Good morning, Modern Homesteaders. It's a nice snowy, slushy, rainy kind of morning. Oh, the sap flowed pretty good late yesterday afternoon. We got probably, a gallon and a half of sap in that one tree. I wonder how the other trees are doing. I'm not sure how the sap's gonna flow today. I don't know if it got cold enough last night. The temperatures at night, I gotta get down below freezing, and then I gotta get above freezing during the day for the sap to start flowing. Good morning, chickens. So it's the freeze thaw cycle is what gets the sap flowing, so you can collect maple sap to make maple syrup. So, I don't know, I always get tongue twisted when I'm talking about it. It's so confusing. Sap, syrup, flowing, not flowing, I don't know. So I'm not sure if it got cold enough last night to freeze the ground enough to get the sap to flow, if that makes sense. You're gonna hide out in the milking room while we're doing chores so you don't get wet. I don't blame you. I don't know if you can hear it, but the rain on the tin roof sure does sound nice. It's pretty relaxing. Doesn't help motivate you for the day. Boys are still sleeping. It's a good morning for that. Good morning. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to come out either. But I make you to eat breakfast, huh? Yeah, you can't have breakfast in bed, can you? Nope. You can tell it's getting muddy out. He's pretty dirty. White animals in spring. Not very pretty. They get covered in mud and yeah. Oh, it's so dark in here. That's gonna change by the end of this video. I can't wait. Where are you girls? Morning, Hope. Come on, we're gonna go out here and have some grain. I know, you're getting all wet. Don't worry, you won't melt. You'll survive. You coming without Tanner? No barking. You coming, girl? Come on. Let's go, girls. Almost tripped on you, Blossom. Weren't expecting you to be right there. Oh, little pea. You jumped right where I was gonna put it. Here you go, Hope. There you go. The girls have been using this part of the fence for a scratching post. Look at that. Them chickens look pretty wet. Oh, they don't care. They'll stay out in the rain as long as they can. You guys enjoying this weather this morning? I think you're the only ones. You ready to get some lights in your goat stalls?
I'm ready for some baby goats.
Right. Getting closer. You got to switch today.
Red?
That's just the color they make them.
Oh.
You got to switch today. Just no lights and no electricity to it. Soon. Soon.
You're making a mess.
That's what I do best.
Yes, you do. I think it's what you do best when you do it well.
I'm good at, that's one thing I'm good at anyways. Mess over here is getting less and less. Like, we're getting picked up. Alright, we need to get our stairs down.
Something about that is very satisfying.
That's very satisfying. I'm glad to know that. I like using it. I look forward to being able to use it. We gotta find out what we have left over for lights. Okay, we have I don't know. I'll hand them down to you. One, two, three. So we got 4. We could use 5, so we gotta figure out where we want to position them for now. Because I put a bunch in the outdoor kitchen. So we're gonna want 1 in the milking room. We're gonna want at least 1 out there in the first stall. That might be enough light to shine on the back one. And then we're gonna want, then we could put 2 over here if we did that. And then we could just get a 3rd one for the back stall later on. You ready to be satisfied again? The ladder's gotta go up. Boom. Now we got room to work again. So we have a bunch of LED shop lights left over from when we installed them in the workshop. I ordered enough to do everything, and then while we weren't using them, I used some in the outdoor kitchen. So far, we've been really happy with the lights. They're Sunco. I got them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the video description down below. Sometimes they're a little bit too bright. You know what? Let me get the wiring hooked up first, and then we can figure out where we want to position them. I'm going to give my disclaimer again. I am not an electrician, nor do I play an electrician on YouTube. I'm just a guy who wants to get lights in his barn. So consult a professional. So we need our ground to go over here to our ground. Boom. And then our neutral's got to come over here and go to our neutral. Let's do this. And here comes the rain. Bring out our light. So if we did everything right, this should have power all the time. Oh, yeah. It'd probably help if I turned on the circuit breaker. I'm like, what? My work's not working. I don't have power out there yet. Now we do. So we got power here. Light switch does not, the light switch does not affect it. We should have power over here all the time. Boom. Light switch is off. And power here all the time. You want to touch that switch. Just turn it on. Shut it off. There you go. Okay, so yes, we wired that right. So this one should have power. Okay, shut the switch. Okay, so then leave that off. This one should not have power. Turn it on. So this is gonna be where we run our light to. So our light's gonna come on and off with that switch. And then this one's always gonna have power. So we gotta figure out where we want to put our light.
Well, I think like right here.
I'm excited. And then 38.
Close to the ceiling as we can.
And dun 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 dun, get ready to be blinded. Oh no, we got the light switch off still.
You already pushed the light then?
Yeah,
Ready?
go for it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Oh my gosh, it's like blinding.
There we go. I like it. Now if we shut this light off. Nice. Let's get our other circuit breakers in. So let's do this. I used different color tapes on different ends to keep them separate so I knew which wire went where and for which thing. So, like there. Sweet. All right, so those are all wired up nice and neat. All right, so we're gonna have to do one. All right, so we should have power here, which we do. Oh, I did it again. I didn't turn the breakers on. Boom. Okay. So we have power here all the time. Boom. So now, out here, sorry for all the rain noise. So if we did this right, this one should be off and only on with the switch. All right, we didn't turn that breaker on. Boom. So now every inside outlet is wired to the switch, and every outside outlet has constant power. It's dark in here, but in a few minutes, it'll be nice and bright. I might have to find a different style light to hang there. If you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comments down below. That rain does sound nice on the tin roof. Zip ties. We can see out here in the hay room, soon to be Willow's birthing room. I like that. What do you think? Big difference, huh?
Do it again. I like how you did it that way.
Up and in the rafters.
Yeah, and I like it.
Right. The goats aren't gonna know what to think. Huh, girls? You're not gonna know what's going on when you have lights. Now we gotta know if that's the switched one or not. Let's see. Haha! Perfect. Look at that. What do you think, girls?
Girl, I can see you. Oh, you're so excited that I can see you?
It's pretty windy. I know, the sun feels good. What's your guess for eggs?
14.
14.
You gotta tell me if I got it.
How many eggs do you think?
10.
10? Yeah. Your hair's blowing in the wind nicely.
How many eggs do you?
I'll say 12. Yep. And I forgot the basket.
1,
This is 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oop.
8, 9, 10, 13.
Woohoo! Thank you, ladies. You're picking up your pace again. Wonder if the sap is flowing. Nope, not yet. Did you see the lights? Turn your switch on.
Woo! I like it.
You gonna give her some of your pregnancy tonic?
Yeah. From Molly's Herbal. Love it. A little bit. Buttercup gets a little bit. Smell like that.
Smells good. It smells like a baked good. Like a scone or something.
Oh my god, we like my house to smell like that.
Mmm.
I didn't get to their stall yet.
You enjoying that? Is that good, Willow? Maggie and Little P like, hey, I want some.
I do give a little bit to Buttercup. If you'll let me. Alright.
Hope you've been rolling around the shavings. Huh? You've been rolling around the shavings taking a nap, girl? You're silly. Look at you. Shh. They don't hear us coming. They still don't hear us. Huh? You napping or what? Holy moly, boys. What are you up to? I guess we're not gonna see you this afternoon. You come down to the feeder there, girls. Let's go. Come on. Tanner, no barking. No, hey, no barking. Let's go. Move it, come on. Oh, that pasture's starting to look so good. Hope. Is that good? Huh? Is that good? You're noisy. You're noisy today, aren't you? Yeah. Nobody else wants to come out. Did they leave you?
No idea. But I don't know how long. How's that happen? Look at, he has a bucket.
Little man, what are you doing?
Look at, he's wet.
That's like
Okay.
it's like a shaming thing.
Oh,
It's like a
come
dunce
out.
cap. Here, Louise, you gotta hold the door. What are you doing, mister? We got the bucket off. It was easier than expected. You're silly.
Yeah, but how do you get the bucket on yourself?
I don't know how you get a bucket wrapped around yourself like that.
Lucky, okay.
We need to have like a camera in here to watch that kind of
What are
stuff.
you guys doing? Al is going to make us some steak and cheese subs tonight. I am going to do sweet potato fries. Olivia has requested them to be sweet potato and not regular. And it's taken me so many years to get my family to like sweet potatoes. I love them. Everybody else is not a big fan, so I eat them by myself. And for some reason this year, they decided to try them and like them. Believe it or not, when Al and I first met, he was so picky. And now he tries things and likes different things that he never liked before. And I think that you just think of things when you were a kid. So you're picky. A lot of kids are picky. But you shouldn't be, because your taste buds always change. So I think you just remember things with kids and then you don't ever try things. So he started to try things a while back and he loves so many different things. So it's awesome. Avocado oil and some salt and pepper in there, and then when we're ready, we'll put them on the cookie sheet and bake them at 425. It looks like I might have did too many sweet potatoes, but they're not gonna go to waste because I don't want to waste them and I love sweet potatoes. So I can reheat them and have them for home fries tomorrow with breakfast.
One of my favorite foods growing up was steak and cheese subs. I'll tell you what, man, just having a steak and cheese steak bomb, bite into it and good juicy steak and cheese, man, delicious. We harvest our own pigs here on the homestead, so we have a meat slicer so we can slice up our own bacon, make our own jerky, and I said we need to make some homemade steak and cheese subs. So I get some beef bottom round grass-fed meat from farmfoodmarkets.com. If you guys want to try out some delicious grass-fed meats, there'll be a link in the video description down below for Farm Foods for 10% off your order. And they have some amazing grass-fed meats from around the US. They work with some family farms around the US raising all sorts of grass-fed meats, from lamb to beef to pork to chicken, you name it, they have it now. But today we're gonna be making some homemade steak and cheese subs. Oh, I can't wait. The first thing I want to do, our steaks right here have a little bit of fat on the edge. I want to cut that off. I want to get a little bit leaner than it is. Don't worry, the chickens will get this and they'll love it. Nothing's going to waste here. Now I will say, I let our steaks defrost a little bit too much. They should be a little stiff for slicing on the meat slicer, but it'll all be okay. That nice yellow fat, that's from being pasture raised. That's the color fat should be. There we go. Just cut that out. It's got some nice marbling all the way throughout. See that? That's gonna be delicious. Yeah, that's too thin. Let's go to a number 2. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Look at that. Oh, it's making me hungry already. Now I want to make up a little bit of seasoning. I'm gonna mix up, let's do half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna do a little over half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's do 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then a teaspoon of sea salt. Go. And then a good little mix. I don't know if we're gonna need all of that or not. We'll put, let's do one teaspoon. Let's mix it. Look at that nice shaved steak. Look how thin that is. That's gonna be delish. All right, let's put in another half. And then I'm going to save the rest of the seasoning for when we're cooking it. If we need to add a little bit more, we will. Oh, those look amazing. They're going to be so good. All right, so I got our skillet preheated to 300 degrees. Ooh, it smells amazing already. You like that, Tanner? Do you want to get the buns ready, Tina? Yeah, I just split them in half and we get the cheese out. See if I can be like a street vendor. Make 3 little piles.
Need help?
What?
Need help?
No, I want to make some little piles to melt the cheese on. Let's see how I did for the first time. Lumnah Acres steak bombs. Steak's nice and tender. That is good.
A little bit closer onions and mushrooms next time.
Well, the steak and cheese subs are delicious. This is something we'll be adding more and more to our menu during the week. I can't say we're going to have them every week because that wouldn't be the best decision for our health. With all this craziness going on right now, guys, we are looking forward to springtime. It's going to be here before you know it, and that means there's just so much life on the homestead, so much life that we can participate in. I think this is a great time to be focused on growing a garden, and it's the perfect time of the year to start. We're going to be starting our seeds shortly, and that just means we can just that's something we can take into our own hands and do for ourselves, is grow a garden and then take care of our own health. Those are the things we're looking at right now. I'm sure our talks will get more and more in the upcoming days and weeks of everything going on. But I just want to encourage you all to have hope. And I think a garden is a great way to do that. When you start seeing all your little seedlings germinate and stop popping up and growing, and then they stop budding out and they start producing vegetables and fruits, it just gives you hope. And man, it's something we need right now. And we can never have too much food. So I'm going to leave it there at that because this video is getting long. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. You can count on us. We'll be back here on Thursday with our next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.